Konnichiwa, Weebs. そういってラクと一緒に check it out. ようこそ、今日は World of Horror を見ます。In other words, hello Weebs, and welcome to Check It Out with Raikou. I'll give you some stats, some statistics about what we're going to be looking at today. This is World of Horror. It is a game that is in early access currently, developed by Panstaz and published by Wisebird or Isbeard Games. And it is a point and click adventure RPG horror game inspired by the works of the man, the myth, the legend, the great, the glorious, the golden Junji Ito, who I love dearly. I love them because I've known about all of their artistic messages for a long time, but I never really looked at their work until like early this year, and pretty good. So I'm going to be just showing this off. I have waited for so long to get to this point to where I am, to be able to it's just the right time to set out one of these, because after the next horror series that's coming up, this will be in there as a little bit of a filler. And hopefully it'll have a lot more great stuff and a lot of stuff fixed by then. Now, right at this moment, I believe it has a fair bit of content. It has some bugs, naturally, as it's an independent game being developed. It just published a couple months ago, so they're working on it, but it seems amazing so far. But I've been waiting these couple months and not seeing anything on it, because there were a few people that I watched that were doing it. Northern Lion for one, there were a couple of others. I forget who all was streaming it. But this was making the rounds in the big leagues. And it was so hard to keep myself from being spoiled. But I have done it. And I have looked at this one right here. I'm going to go ahead and show it off in this episode. Maybe start and not finish, obviously, but just mess around with some of another scenario. But this is the first one. This is a tutorialization. It is the spine-chilling story of school scissors. Let's jump into it, shall we? Alright, let's try not to butcher this too much. I know a little bit about the way that they pronounce words, so I don't want to just say Shiokawa, even though that might just be how it is. That sounds very white to me. Maybe like Chokawa, something like that. Sokawa. Anyway, it's that city. This city that's right here in 1980 something. Something strange is happening in the town. Something very strange indeed. Robed figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. The rapid technological progress of the modern era brings comfort, but also new unknown threats. Old gods, malicious, eldritch beings who ruled the earth eons ago, are awakening, and reality starts to crumble. Armed with clues, spells, and your dwindling sanity, you will investigate mysteries across the city and in realms beyond. An old train slows down and stops at its last station. The end of the world is at hand, and you've finally arrived in the doomed town. The story so far is that you've been following the weird cult for weeks now, barely surviving the encounter with the skin hag at the nursery. It's a race against time and you can't rest until our town is safe. What is up with this skin hag? I guess... So this is a tiny section of stuff, all the stuff that you can get into. When you play a real one, you just go through like a week or so in the city or something. And this is talking about stuff that has happened in days prior or something. I don't know. Anyway. Start the mystery. With some combat tutorials on. And access our... Oh wait, it'll go here. Another boy from your school has disappeared. Rumor has it a terrible woman has returned from the grave. A woman with the wildest smile. And the sharpest scissors. You knew your friend was up to something when he left you his notebook full of cryptic notes. You can send her back where she belongs, he claimed. After he disappeared too, you decided to study the notebook for clues. It details a ritual that can stop the wicked woman once and for all. What's the worst thing that could happen? Let's go. Access our storage. Get our friend's diary going up here. In our bag. To stop the tall woman with scissors, you'll need to perform a ritual to force her material form to appear in our dimension. Draw the eldritch sigil and then light holy candles. You can only hope your friend is left in somewhere around the school. So we can explore a little bit here. What do we got? Oh, this. Non-Euclidean 101. Possible angles. Seemingly moving lines. Make your head spin. Let's stare in disbelief. How is this possible? So that has hurt our reason. Which is our sanity, our resolve, our mental fortitude. It is a health bar, just like stamina. It is very part and parcel with horror games, especially of the Lovecraftian theme. So you must hurry and find those items. You feel like something horrible is happening. I'm going to explore one more time. A tall woman with an unsettling face and twitching lips stops you. I'll be your new biology teacher. Could you help me move some stuff to my new office? Let's help her out. We failed. The creepy substitute teacher hands you dusty old biological specimens wherein the smell of formalin almost makes you drop The jar. Did fetuses have so many legs? We lost some stamina. Okay, that's not too terribly bad. Do I want to peek outside? The blessed chalk is by the pool. It is in the pool this time, not on the roof. And take a peek outside. Let's not look at that. Alright, fine. I'll go to the locker. We have a bat. Take the bat. Whip the bat. You need the tiny key to open this door. Okay. Let's go to the roof. We're investigating the library right now. Oh no, this is the pool. Okay. Enter the water. The water turns murky and you realize you're not alone in the pool. Prepare for some combat. Alright. Floating figure emerges from the murky water, blocking your only way out of the pool. You're a bloated teacher. So here's the gamified portion of this horror story. Build a sequence of attacks. And once you field the sequence, you launch it. It's a little bit of programming. You've got some time concerns. Very good. So I think I just kick you a lot. Why is it telling me to look here? I hope they are okay. Okay, I've done that. Now you just kick a bunch of times. You have hit him. He has submerged. I have my wooden bat equipped, dude. Oh no, it's not equipped, is it? Look at this, you don't have time to change the equipment. Alright. I guess I'll just do what it's telling me to do. We missed it, of course. Yeah, I have the branch. I don't want to equip it. Now I have the branch. Let's do that. I got hit like really bad. Huh. Okay. Where's... Oh my god. This is sucking, dude. We'll cast a spell. 60% chance to hit. Let's do a couple 70s. And another couple 70s. Dead. That was terrible for me. Because it made it be terrible for me. Okay. Now I need to go find the candles. This is an experience. I have to come closer to this and get my reason hit. I'm sorry, I skipped that, by the way. It's just happened every single time before. Keep going. Everything slows to a crawl. There's this dude, a time warper. Can I run? I've ran away and obtained these. I have to fight now. What was that? Take a step back as a writhing, amorphous mass slowly takes shape. Soon it becomes a tall, woman-like creature with 3 faces all connected by a wide smile. Now is your chance to fight and defeat this horror. It is also your only chance. I gotta be dodging, dude. I dodged, or she didn't attack that turn. Let's do that again. I've been hit. That's gotta be the play though. $50. Okay. I have avoided damage again. I know it's boring, but if it's keeping me alive, which it is sometimes, 6 damage. $50. If this works, dude. He's done it. I defeated the scissor woman. Ancient horror lies dead on the classroom floor, slowly dissolving into nothingness. You find your friend, gravely wounded but alive. You help him, and you limp away from the school. As the police sirens get louder. Ending A. It has been done. Incoming doom, 10%. That's gonna suck for this dude. You must continue your investigation. Let's do it, shall we? Standard playthrough. Without worrying about in-depth stuff for now. Let's go. Let's do it. That's the intro. Gotcha. Where do we start? The thing forsaken by God. Vanished to the other dimension. A long time ago. Guizo has found, I think, Guizo, okay, has found a way to use mirrors to ensnare and teleport its prey straight through the glass. Glimpses of horror looking behind your reflection are just beginning. This old god's rule is resting at home raises doom. Understood? Okay, and there's some other stuff going on. We're this lady. Click here. Welcome and thank you for trying World of Horror. Inspired by adventure games from the 80s, the visual overload may be a little disorienting. It's fine for me. But I loved all the retro stuff too. Growing up in the 90s, and as soon as I can remember parts of my life basically being thrown into pretty good video games. It's basically the Nintendo. Since I was like 5 on, from 64, GameCube. And then we got... also had Game Boys and stuff like that, so it was pretty great. In this short tutorial, I'll do my best to explain various elements and prepare you to fight the horrible old gods. From Paywell. Owl. Someone. You'll interact with your surroundings, solve mysteries, and fight enemies. Gotcha. 6 basic stats. Let's see what they're about. Strength. Dexterity, of course. Perception. Knowledge. Charisma. Funds. Okay. Inventory. 4 items. And you can click on them to do stuff with them. And the 3 equipment slots. Weapon used in combat and B and C are trinkets and armor. Understood. No combat tutorial. Thank you. What's in my home? The mailbox is empty. Something is rattling. Oh, it's rattling and it's empty. I understand. Back in your home, you think of your next move. You are not currently investigating any weird mystery. Recent newspaper clippings and notes collected in the next room should point you in the right direction. In the next room? Which one's the next room? This one? Okay. Let me watch TV for a moment. Local police are helpless as more and more victims with their throats slashed turn up in the downtown area. Okay. Are these my only clothes? Do I have options? That's Captain, gym clothes. Sakhalin, something like that. Or teacher's pet. I mean... I don't know. Let's go with that. What is this? The movie poster. Understood. I'm good. Start a new mystery. Inexplicable and morbid events are plaguing your town. Have been plaguing your town for some time now? Something like that. Anyway. You've marked down 5 of them, hoping there's something connecting them. It's unnecessary comma. You know, I understand. If it's not your first language, English is brutal. It's one of the worst. Dude. People who have been speaking English for 60 fucking years mess it up all the time without even realizing. So I'm not ripping on you here. I'm just trying to... It is a little bit hard sometimes as an author who has studied the correct way to use English meticulously. I have a pretty good idea of how things are supposed to go in my head, and then it's a little bit jarring with normal video games. Alright. You've done a pretty good job and I love it so far, and I'm excited to do everything that there is to doing it later, but there are gonna be some bumpy roads. It's a work in progress. It's a whip. I feel your woes. Good. It's good. Good game though. It's good content. All right. So you can tackle 5 of these mysteries or these 5 mysteries in any order. Beware your decisions will haunt, influence yet unsolved mysteries. Understood. So when you get a lot of horror, you encounter fucked up things in every room of a building instead of just a building. I gotcha. What we got? Horrible history of household hell. Macabre memoir of morbid mermaids. The scissors. Sorrowful saga of moonlight sailors and curious case of a contagious coma. Let's figure out what the fuck is going on with some mermaids, dude. Alright, the janitor was obsessed with mermaids. He's collecting every scrap of the legend about them in the school basement. Now his mind is snapped. He's decided it's time to make one of his own using the bodies of unfortunate students as materials. Oh god. That's a nice movie poster. Dude, this is I love it. Investigate the circled location. As you progress the location and the rules may change. Okay. What do we got? There's one thing everyone at the school is talking about. Another girl from your area has gone missing. Okay, we have a rest function now though. There's storage, of course. Can't investigate your home. So this is my home. We are already there. There's the school, the hospital, the void, the forest, seaside, the mansion, the village, apartments, and downtown. So yeah, it's telling me I should investigate downtown next. I'm learning. Seaside. Twice to complete this quest. A mermaid sighting. So this is like a little side thing? A side mission? I gotcha, I gotcha. Do I have anything in storage? No, I have nothing. So let's just go downtown, dude. I have no spells, my status is like that. No allies or perks. The town status is there is a feeling of paranoia and discomfort. Palpable in the air. So everything's just tense. It's not, nothing's hit the fan yet. That's the old god. You have these options here. Extra maths. Maybe at some point. Full screen. I don't know which one of these is on or off, dude. Black is on. Okay. Investigate downtown. The shop. Okay. Seeing two chopped off heads, you can't help but wonder who's been preparing your food for the past week. Okay. At the shop? Let's call the police. At the nearest Kaban, tell the officer about the gruesome discovery. The old policeman is grateful and gives you a small reward before appearing inside to make a call. Dude, we got some money. I got 6 funds. We got some results. Okay, so we got some like passive some passive lore. Our person got it, I guess. There's a Doge on the shop. You've played Undertale. You love to see it. It's so good, dude. There's a police station. You get experience for money. Okay, let's go to the shop with our money though. Hello, Doge. Where are the cost of things? Did I buy it? I bought it. I want to... Okay, let me come back here. Oh, the price is at the bottom of... Okay, I see. Energy drink. 1 dexterity. Till the end of current mystery. Oh my god. For 1 fund. 1 perception. Trinket. 4 damage to ghosts. Trinket. Plus 1 reason and adds a new status. Surprise discount item. A random item for 1 fund. What did I get? A blue gem. It feels cold in your hand. What is it? Investigate it. It vibrates slightly in your hand. This is a plot device that I bought from the dog at the shop. Maybe? Like it's used in a side quest? Dude, I'm getting fed. Give me... Oh, you have new things every time. Well, give me the flashlight, obviously. Now give me the camera so that we can take evidence back. Oh yeah. Now our stats look nicer. Investigate the school again. What's in here this time? With the trail growing cold, might be time for a different approach. A similar case have occurred in the past. A trip to the library might be a good idea. Let's study the issues of local newspapers. We failed the knowledge check even with the camera. It was a complete waste of time. You spent the whole day reading about cute dogs, giant vegetables, and the occasional accident. You find nothing related to the case at hand. More doom. Let's go to the... Try to go to the pool. What's in the schoolyard? Recruit allies and learn gossip. Let's go to the schoolyard. Do I have to pay you to join? Forced to help, latest gossip, ask, observe, share a creepy story. I don't know any yet. Let me get your gossip. Wailing sound coming from the third stall in the girls' bathroom, so I can go check that out. Observe you. They look fine. What about asking? Heh. She saw it again. Computer program that. Alright, what about, will you join? You will help. Will you join? No. Okay, I've got one. So I'm gonna leave. I'll investigate the school more. Hearing footsteps behind you, you realize you're not the only student here. Of course, I have this other student here. A girl wearing a demon's mask starts giggling as she's getting closer. Okay, one of you. A witch. Did it have to be a witch? Give me one of those. Easy. Would she drop something? Loot! A steak knife that I can sell. Awesome, what is this? Who are you? The Morbid School? What? Find a notebook containing handwritten and detailed notes about the swimming club itself and mermaids. Okay. You know, let's investigate the seaside. Just for a minute. Oh, I should give you the steak knife. Student A. Where are you? Is there a give? Give to ally? Anyway. There's a rumor about strange lights appearing in the sky around the lighthouse. However, after spending the night, you don't see anything unusual. I lost the stamina, but I've been there one time. Alright, let's go to the Morbid School. What is going on here? A nauseating stench stops you. Someone has scattered rotting fish guts everywhere and hung up countless fish heads. Cover your mouth as you slowly retreat. A vast flock of seagulls outside visually attack the windows. So I'm not going in there? Okay, whoever the kidnapper may be, they seem to be really obsessed about mermaids. Inside the science lab, you find a plan of the town sewer system. So we're going back downtown. Okay. Let's hopefully have something cool happen before we stop here. Okay, it's getting dark and you arrive at the cemetery. Shadows move in fantastic and unaccountable ways between the tombstones. Finding the right grave may prove to be a challenge, especially when you feel someone's gaze on your back. Let's confront the stranger. Success. You whirl around and see who's behind you. Luckily, the other person is Kano, the lady who points you to the tombstone you were looking for. dope. Look at that. People are so nice over in Japan. Under a stone, you find a note someone left for you. Resolve that event, dude. Where's my note? Did it just advance the story? Okay. Well, I think that's a good look at what's going on in World of 4. I'm gonna play a little bit more. Off camera at some points, and then, like I said, eventually I'm gonna start a series on it. It's gonna be awesome. See you there. And hopefully, I convince some of you guys to check it out. Sayonara.